Shalom, family. Peace and blessings. Welcome to another Bible lesson from true disciples of Christ.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Most High Christ bless to everybody with the Ba'ashim Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All praises.
Where's Marty Ma? I thought he would have been on it, man. Him just talk to that new guy that joined the assembly, man. Shalom. Let me try and give him a call real quick. Anyone got anything? You could go ahead and bring it out, man. I'm gonna give Marty Ma a call. See what's hindering him.
Man, I can't wait for these.
What's that?
Can't wait for
everyone. Just definitely bring your thinking caps, your swords, meaning your scriptures, and just be ready. Be ready to follow along. And for all you guys that are in the chat, when the opportunity does come up for to participate, please do come in and speak your piece. We just ask that you guys do show decorum. If you feel led to join the assembly, pretty sure you can check the description. Make sure that follow instructions, which should be to the effect of leaving a contact number and a photo of yourself when expressing interest at Tazadaq@yahoo.com. All right. And also, for you debtor haters, if you don't like what you're hearing, please do excuse yourself. Whenever we're bringing out the word, we get many different types of spirits, those that claim to be part of the body, and also those that speak directly against the Creator and His Son. But either way, no one's holding you here, so just excuse yourself. Don't waste time by putting slick, unruly, derogatory comments.
Money Ma, we're in the Bible study.
Inside the chat, just excuse yourself. It shall be well. And all those of you out there that's part of True Disciples of Christ, APBC, also, come on. Not only put something in the chat, but when the time comes, do come on, show your support. Provide your opinion about the lesson, what you've learned, what you're going to take away from it. All right, that's all I got. What's up, Doc?
Not much. I'm just about to say, man, I'm ready for Christ to come and straighten out this world, straighten out the world of Israel as well, man. And I hope everybody out there that's listening wants the same thing, because it's getting ridiculous out here, and we need to really need Christ to come and just straighten everything out. That's the only thing I believe is going to help. Hopefully we can get the 1/3 or however many need to be woken up, and 144,000 as well. We can get the hell up out of here, man.
But what if Eve's not ready, though, Tazadaq?
Well, we know Eve's not ready because she's too busy twerking on little kids. She got her head on her phone, which is her husband, and her everything. That phone is her everything, and she's too busy twerking on little kids, sexualizing little kids. And nothing's going to stop it. The good Eves is not going to talk to the bad Eves like we talk to the bad Jakes. They're just going to condone it and says God loves everything and everything's going to be all right. and just keep listening to, the Gentiles, especially Esau, their favorite Gentile, their savior. And so only thing that's gonna help us right now, man, is Christ got to come. The Most High got to send His Son here, and He got to unleash those 200 some million plus angels. Or however many, but I know it's in 200 plus, and just release them. And hey, man, I hope you got your life right. I hope I got mine together enough to make it to that wilderness. And then start getting purged out some more. But yeah, it's just getting ridiculous out here, man. Israel is just getting too far gone into the ways of the Gentiles. They're in the Gentiles' butthole so much now, you can't pull them out. So
that brother Elo the artist, me and Marty screened him. I was trying to get Yashabin, but he was busy. And so me and Marty went on and talked to him before this call. I see he's in the room right now. So to those of you that haven't met the brother Elo the artist, it's the newest member of TDOC. The other brother that was on a webinar, he said he wanted to join, but I never received the email from him. But nevertheless, this weekend, once again, I'm going to continue on with the Secure Party Accredited University. January the 2nd, January the 3rd. Name of this one's actually going to be called 2021 Discharge of Obligations, the 1099s. Going to go over the 1099 OID, 1099 Alpha, 1040V, 1096. And how to use them to effectively discharge debt. So you definitely want to attend this one this up and coming weekend from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Discharge of obligations, the 1099s, 1099 OID, 1099 Alpha, 1040V, 1096. You can click the link below this video and go ahead and register now. Once again, the Secure Party Accredited University is going to be continuing this weekend. So with that being said, if you're interested, go ahead and click the link below the video and go ahead and register. Get your registration in. Once again, as usual, you cannot register under any sort of fictitious name. That won't be allowed, or any business name. I will highly suggest that you read the disclaimer, because it states that in the disclaimer, as it did last week. And so therefore, if you do register under that, you will be blocked. You will be not allowed to attend the meeting. So with that being said, we're going to go into Jews and Gentiles walking according to His commandments and covenant. TDOC Bible study. To those of you that's actually tuning in for the first time, all praise is due to Yahweh Yahweh Shah. And to those of you that you're on the outside looking in, debating, I don't know if I want to join Tazadaq, you better get on board, man, before you get caught up without your nation. Because all of these philosophies that you're in, that's not going to save you. And that's not of the Most High. If you're still calling on JC, Jesus, Allah and these other titles, Henry Krishna, it's not, that's not the power of the Bible. That is not the supreme Elohim of the Bible. And names doesn't matter. If you're one of those people out there calling the Most High Ahaya and calling His Son Yahweh Shah Yeshaya, you're not calling on the name of the Most High and His Son. Understand that. Understand that. So Gentiles engraft into the Commonwealth. Now, when we talk about Gentiles, the typical Christian, and I hope that sister, the new sister, is on here. I don't see her in the room. What's the sister's name? Shalisa or
Shalisa.
Yeah, Khan. Shalisa. I hope she's on here, because she needs to definitely have a comprehension of what Gentiles are. Because anyone that's been actually taught from a Christian perspective, the very moment that we mention Gentiles, you think we're talking about the other nations. No, when we say Gentiles, we're talking about those Israelites that took on Greco-Roman customs and they became as Gentiles and they stopped getting circumcised. But now these Gentiles are being brought back into the fold. But these Gentiles, privileged were Israelites, and they fell off into a Gentile state of mind and a Gentile lifestyle. Now they're coming back into this truth. And these are the Gentiles that the Apostle Paul was talking about. These Gentiles are actually Israelites that did not know that they were Gentile, that they was Israelites. So they took on Greco-Roman customs, just like many of you. All of you that's calling yourself Baptist, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah Wickedness, Pentecost, that's a Gentile state of mind, because the Most High and His Son never gave us those philosophies. He never gave us any of that. So we're going to go into that, this evening. And, we pray that everyone walk away with a proper comprehension and understanding. And maybe, you will receive deliverance. So we're going to talk about the Jews, which is, Yahudah. When I say Jews, I'm talking about the Israelites, and I'm talking about Gentiles, the Israelites that didn't realize that they was Israelites, right? So by calling upon the name Yahweh Shah, we proclaim that Yahweh is our deliverance, and declare our trust in Him, as well as show our obedience to Him, as Yasha Allah did in Sinai. Some of you will call in the truth just to fall out. Understand that. Like Ricky Davis. He was called in the truth just to fall out. Many of you, not just Ricky Davis, many of you, as you see, many people have come around TDOC and they've fallen out. Many of you was called in the truth just to fall out because you're ungodly, just like Ricky Davis. Let's get the book of Jude chapter 1, verse 4 and 5. Let's prove that. Some of you are just going to be called in the clues to the truth, just so the Most High showed that you're not going to make it, just to fall out because you're ungodly.
You got the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 4 and 5. For there are certain men crept in unawares.
See, this is Ricky Davis did. He crept in unawares. He came in unawares. Hey, read on.
Who were before of old ordained to this condemnation.
See, he was condemned before he even came in. He just came in just to fall out so he could justify being condemned. Read on.
Ungodly men.
What kind of men?
Ungodly men.
Yeah, men that drink and be drunk, falling over the damn place with the Most High's name coming out of his mouth. Ungodly men. That's an ungodly man, because the scriptures tells you don't go out and try and teach anyone when you're drunk. And this man used to come on here drunk all the time.
Turning the grace of our Elohim into lasciviousness.
See, and that's what this man was doing. He trying to teach people he's drunk. That's why he fell out, man. He was an ungodly man, so he came in just to fall out, to show that he was ungodly. Read on.
And denying the only supreme Elohim and our Lord Mashiach Yahweh Shah.
Read on.
I will therefore put you in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that Yahweh, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, afterward destroyed them that believe not.
Same thing's going to happen to a lot of you. The Most High took a lot of them out of Egypt just to destroy them. Most of the children of Israel died out in the wilderness. The journey from Egypt to Israel is not that far. Why did they spend 40 years in the wilderness? Because they was wicked. Because they were ungodly people, just like many of you, man. Oh, I see the sister's head. That's why it's wicked, man. This is what's going on today. Look at that Eve. You see that Eve that came to the call the other day? Tazadaq? She wicked.
The one that was
she came on the call. She came to the webinar and put something on the damn thing right in front of my rib, man.
The one that was talking about the
I'm not going to have another baby unless it's by Tazadaq.
What?
Yeah, wicked, man. with my rib right there. That's the epitome.
Not the same Eve that was talking about she saying she's coming to the Most High. She knows the Most High. She was just
same
Eve. We were trying to tell her this and trying to tell her that.
Same.
That's her. That's her.
Yep.
You missed that one, Zadok.
Or was it the one that was or was it the one that came on after her that was the one that was kind of receptive? I mean, she was bucking up, but she was receptive towards like kind of the end.
Well, you mean the one that was planting her hair and all that, right? That one?
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one. That's the one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Moors. I thought you were talking about the sister that talking about she studied Moors science and all this right here at first. Remember the one that came on before her that one day?
Yeah, I know you talking.
She was crazy. That's the one that sent you the emails, the crazy emails the next day.
Oh no, you talking about the Lord's. We're talking about the other day.
Yeah. All right. So now you talking about the darker one that was on here, and we was all trying to tell her,
No, you missed that one, Zadok. The one that came on that was playing in her hair and stuff. After that one, had her hair twisted. You missed it, man. She went off, man. Y'all should let him tell you, man, because he's a witness. Yeah, you missed it, Zadok. She put some
Yeah, it was on the webinar. Now, this was someone who I've only known through interaction at the webinar at first. So she actually wanted help with her children, with her sons and her daughters. They've been away from her for a little bit over 3 years. So that is really that's really the subject matter, trying to get people remedies. She has 5 kids, only supposed to be, trying to get the other ones back. The same one from Thursday night.
She had 6 kids. 5 of them are taken away.
Oh,
damn.
Even worse. But she only has one of the many. So my mind said, okay, this is her focus. And then part of the webinar was about how to, have a baby in a hospital without being subject to the SSN and the birth certificate, contract. And she came out inside the chat on Zoom and, said what she said, and I seen
what she said, Yashima.
Tell him what she said.
The only way
we don't want to spend too much time on her, man. We did a lot of it yesterday.
But Zadok didn't hear. Tell Zadok what she said yesterday.
Yeah. Zadok want to hear.
She's going to have another baby as if it was by, the Kahan. I was just like, oh, this thing is mad. She's mad disrespectful, like
the Supreme Kahan.
Like she's like her focus should be on getting her sons and her daughters back, and she over there trying to flirt with a man. It's way off, man. Way off. And the Kahan was actually being really sincere about it. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really trying to help her and another sister in a similar situation and catered this day 2 of the webinar for that. And put in some slides and all that. And she didn't even show up the second day after I cut her and whatnot. So yeah, it was wild. You get all types of wicked spirits, man.
All right.
So Yahweh married Yasha Allah at Sinai. And at our immersion, we join in that marriage covenant, becoming his bride. Let's get the book of Romans, the 11th chapter. Start reading that verse 1. We became a bride to the Most High. And I'm going to hit you with something, man. There's a lot of people. I'm going to tell you guys something, man. There's a lot of people, man, that you're going to not think that's Israelites, and they may be Israelites. We got to be very cautious, try and judge people based on their skin color. Because a lot of people are really receptive to this, man. And, some of them look like Edomites. But, you find out they're not Edomites, man. That's why they're so receptive to this, man. That's why that spirit keeps clinging to this, man. This is why we can't really judge people based on skin color, man. It's a seed of the
Con.
father. It's a seed of the father, man.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 11.
No, book of Romans, chapter 11.
Oh, Salak.
I got Romans.
Okay.
The book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 1. I say then, hath Yah cast away his people? Yahweh forbid.
Meaning no.
For I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin.
So there go the brother Paul. So the brother Paul said, I'm an Israelite also of the tribe of Benjamin. Okay.
Verse 2. Yahweh hath not cast away his people, which he foreknew.
So a lot of Christians, these preachers, they tell you that, oh yeah, the Most High, he chose the Israelites, but he cast them away because they rejected Hamashiach. They rejected. That's a lie. Paul's telling you right here that didn't happen. We don't.
Wot ye not what the scripture saith of Elias?
Yeah, Elijah. Elias is just a Greek version of Elijah. Okay, read.
How he maketh intercession to Yahweh against Israel, saying, verse 3, Alahan, they have killed thy prophets, and digged down thine altars, and I am left alone, and they seek my life.
Mm-hmm.
But what saith the answer of Yahweh unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Yeah, the image of the devil.
Verse 5. Even so then, at this present time, also there is a remnant according to the election of grace.
So there's only a small remnant, man. There's a small remnant. Only you are not going to make it. This is where the Ricky Davises and all come and fall out drunk. It's only for a small remnant, man.
Ricky was trying to push that Christianity shit over here, man. Every time we would bring out the scripture, he was like, "Well, I be teaching in my Bible study class, and don't say he started bringing out all new Christianity damn scriptures that not giving clarity of what's being said in the whole, context or whatever." He just kept doing it, I'm like, man, Ricky got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. 1 foot in Christianity, 1 foot in the truth, and a lot of people try to mix it. You can't mix Christianity with the truth, because the truth is going to always trump that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got that love, that John 3:16, but they don't know what is John 3:16. That word is Isaiah 45:17. If they would ever explain that scripture right, man, our people will wake the hell up. But man, our people just love to love everybody except for ourselves.
Yes, Zadok, he would put a bunch of Christian anecdotes, but he never put forth scriptures with them.
Right.
That's one thing that he never put a scripture.
That's all Christianity do.
Yeah.
They got cliches and what they think that feel good talk, but they never put real scriptures behind it. They got one scripture, John 3:16. They bring that joker out, man. And then when it's time for an offering, they go to Malachi and say, if a man robbed God, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. And then tell you the Old Testament is none and void. All the laws, commandments are nailed on the cross with Christ. But when it comes down to that offering and tithes, they don't even understand the tithing. They don't understand that. They think it's all about money, 10% of money. And it's not all about money. But I digress, man. I digress.
See, go ahead, Benai. See.
Verse 6.
New album's coming out soon.
And if by grace, then is it no more of works? Otherwise, grace is no more grace. But if it be works, then it is no more grace. Otherwise, work is no more work.
What verse are you on?
Verse 6.
6. All right.
Well, verse 7 now. 7. What then? Yashar Allah hath not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Clean white linen in the room. God, pardon me, man.
But the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Come on.
Verse 8. According as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, unto this day. And David saith,
And this is what's going on, man. A lot of people have that spirit of slumber. A lot of people have that spirit of slumber, man. They hear it, but they really don't hear it. They just can't receive it. They got that spirit of slumber, man. They hear, but they don't hear. They see, but they don't see, man. That's what was going on with Ricky Davis, man. He never really saw it, man. He had Jack Daniels in his eyes, man. Go ahead.
And David saith, let their table be made a snare, and a trap, and a stumbling block, and a recompense unto them.
So jump down to verse 13. Jump down to verse 13.
Come on. For I speak to you, Gentiles.
So then now this is talking about hold on. This is talking about Israelites in the Gentile state of mind. I gotta make sure these people can understand. This is not talking about the other nations. This is talking about Israelites that took on a Gentile state of mind, like you guys today. This is why you guys are calling yourself Christians. You have a Gentile state of mind. This is why you're not circumcising your boys anymore. You got a Gentile state of mind. This is why women are walking around with pants on. You got a Gentile state of mind. This is why you're walking around in witchcraft with all this makeup on. Because that's a Gentile state of mind, man. That's a Gentile state of mind. That's who he's
This is why they keep asking you every time you meet them, hey, what is your sign? You know what I'm saying? That's a Gentile, that's witchcraft. That's a Gentile state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Because you are amazed by the stars.
Right. And the Moors, they're heavy into that, man. They're heavy into that. From there, let's get the book of Ephesians chapter 3, verse 1. And he fell back into the AAA unclean like linen.
God, the book of Ephesians, chapter 3, verse 1. For this cause, I, Paul, the prisoner of Mashiach Yahushua.
Yeah, you Gentiles. That's you Israelites with a Gentile state of mind. You took on these Greco-Roman customs, man, and you can't get rid of it, man. This is why you're using names like Jesus Christ, Jesus, and so on and so forth. God, Lord, all of that. That's a Gentile state of mind right there, man. That's what they put on you, man. That's not what the Most High gave you.
God.
The scriptures tells you all that call upon the name of Yahweh Shah will be saved. Let's get Acts. Acts the 2nd chapter. Someone pull me that precept, man. Acts chapter 2. All that call on the name of Yahweh Shah shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, not the whole world. Those other Gentiles are going to have to pay what they done to the chosen people of the Most High that power.
Oh, 17.
So Acts chapter 5.
Acts chapter 2.
It's Acts chapter 2. I got it. Acts chapter 2 and verse 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh shall be saved. Ye men of Israel, hear these words.
Ye men of Israel.
Yahweh Shai of Nazareth, a man approved of Yahweh among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which Yahweh did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves also know.
So who shall ever call on the name of Yahweh Shah shall be saved? Ye men of Israel, not the whole world. Ye men of Israel. Ye men of Israel. Acts 21 and 22. That's who's going to be saved. It's the same thing over and over. It's redundant. Who's salvation for? Who can be saved? It's the same thing, man. When we read the precepts, it's always saying Israel, Israel, Israel shall be saved. Israel shall be saved. You shall not be confounded. Woe without end. Let's get Isaiah 45 and 17. Israel's going to be saved, man.
That's that world. That's that John 3:16.
Someone get Yeshaya 45 and 17, man.
Look at Yeshaya, chapter 45, verse 17.
Reading from the book of Isaiah 45 and 17, and those don't understand. Got it.
But Israel shall be saved in the supreme Allahah.
Who shall be saved?
But Israel.
No. The Greeks shall be saved.
Israel
shall be saved, not the whole world. Read. Who's going to save them?
In the supreme Allahah, with an everlasting salvation, ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
So when Hamashiach returns for his second coming and he set up this government of Israel, that war is never going to end. War without end. War without end. You understand? And whatever happens to that brother that said he wanted to attend this, what was his name? Ali. I don't see him on the call.
Come on, that's what it was.
Genesis 46 and 27. Let's get it. Genesis 46 and 27. When Jacob and the 70 souls into Egypt, in Genesis 46 and 27, they entered Egypt and they grew into a great multitude. But when they were delivered from the bondage of Egypt, they went out in a mixed multitude, man.
Okay. Book of Genesis, chapter 46, verse 27. And the sons of Joseph, which were born him in Egypt.
Verse 46, 27.
Chapter 46,
yeah, that's
27.
it.
Come.
Yeah, 46, 27. That was it.
Come. And the sons of Joseph, which were born of him in Mizraim, Egypt, were 2 souls. And all the souls of the house of Jacob, which came into Egypt, were 70.
So Jacob and the 70 souls walked into Egypt. They walked into Egypt. But this Egypt over here, man, we came in ships. From there, let's get Deuteronomy 29, 10 through 15. Deuteronomy 29, 10 through 15. Yeah, we matter of fact, we should just take questions and let people answer their ask their questions concerning the scriptures, man. Tonight. Yeah, get this preset, man. So anyone that have any questions, we're gonna entertain your questions. You got any questions about John 3:16, about who can be saved? Fire away. Fire away. We're gonna entertain your questions. There's a link right there. Come on in the room and ask your questions.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 10. Ye stand this day, all of you, before Yahweh, your Almighty, your captains of your tribes, your elders, and your officers, with all the men of Israel, your little ones, your wives, and thy stranger that is in thy camp, from the hearer of thy from the hearer of thy wood unto the drawer of thy water, that thou shouldest enter into the covenant with Yahweh thy Yahweh, and until his oath, which is Yahweh thy Almighty maketh with thee this day, that he may establish thee today for a people unto himself, and that he may be unto thee a Yahweh, as he have said unto thee, and as he have sworn unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob. Neither with you only do I make this covenant and this oath, but with him that standeth here with us this day before Yah, our God, our Most High, and also with him that is not here with us this day.
Come on. Hey, at this time, we want people to have questions, people that's new to this. We want you to go ahead and ask your questions, man. Go ahead and ask your questions.
Come on, know what I'm saying? No, so we're gonna call this, since we the anti-police brutality commandos, we're gonna call this session rapid fire.
Anyone, I mean, there should be plenty of people in the room because a lot of you guys are new. Go ahead and ask your questions. Some of you gotta have questions out there. Shalissa, the new brother, because I know he's not really well versed.
Eric,
the new brother that just joined today, Crystal Whitfield. All of you new ones, you have questions, go ahead and ask. Eric White, I'm sure you got some questions, man. You guys need to go ahead and fire away, man. Get these questions.
This rapid fire.
LO the
rapid
artist.
Fire, come on.
LO the artist. I'm sure you got questions.
Go
ahead and ask your questions.
You know what I'm saying? This is how everybody get edified.
Right. We're giving some edification tonight, man. Go ahead and ask your questions.
Plain Light Lit, you got some questions, Plain Light?
Okay, go ahead. Come on. Edner, Giovanni, come on in the room and ask your question then.
Come on, Giovanni.
Clean Like Linen ain't got no questions. Clean Like Linen is very well versed in the scriptures.
I'm just messing with Clean Light. he got one question. What happened to David? You know what I'm saying? He went back to Christianity. Plain Light. You know how it go, man. David had one foot in, man. He still was trying to stick a stake in.
Come on in the room and ask your question. We don't want no question. Where's Mikael tonight? We don't want any questions asked on the platform. We want it where everyone can hear it.
Come on in, Chris, and ask that question. That's a great question. Come on in.
Lee Hamel, we don't want to hear about you following along. You got questions, man. Stop sitting back in the cut, man. This is pertaining to salvation, man. This is not what people think this is a game, man.
I think they be scared, man. They get camera shots. You know.
Enter Giovanni 432.
Giovanni, come on in the room. We're not entertaining these text messages. Crystal Whitfield, come on. Shalom. I remember this guy from before, man. Crystal Whitfield, come on in the room and ask your questions, sister. You're welcome. We're glad that you're here, but come on in the room and ask the questions. There's a link. Giovanni, come on in the room and ask the questions. Chris Billingsley, what do you have?
Can you hear me?
Chris Beard, ask your question, Chris Beard.
Go ahead, brother.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. We can hear you, King. Go ahead.
Yeah, my question was, what would be the best? Hold on a second.
King James Bible. King James Bible.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you before.
Oh, okay, I have the stream going. Yeah, what was the best translation for the Bible? The most accurate translation, in your opinion?
Just get a King.
It'll be the King's. I'm going to show you something right now. It'll be the King James version.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be the King James version, but if you can.
The reason why I asked is I was pretty much raised on the King James version, but like for instance, when you read Acts 2:21, it says Lord and not Yahweh.
Yeah, that's okay if you know what to replace that with in your mind. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
The King James
Or
Bible is
it,
one of the few Bibles that's actually been translated from the Hebrew.
Okay.
Chris, this is a
Yes,
King
sir.
James Version Bible right here, man. It's
Okay.
restored name and translations and transliteration. So basically, the way I was reading this, the way it's out is the King James Version Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's called Yahuwah's Bible, or Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? How you want to spell it, but it's King
Okay.
James Version. You know what I'm saying? Retranslated, you know what I'm saying, the names and stuff like that. So this is a good Bible, about $27. You go on Amazon or whatever and get that,
It's
man.
like it. Crystal, you just click on the link and come on in the room. Make sure you're coming in from a Google browser. Click on the link under that name, Deprogram Enlightener, Crystal, and come on in the room.
For sure. I'm gonna mute my mic for right now, but if I have any more questions, I'm gonna pop in.
All right, brother.
Hey Zada, can you hold that Bible up again?
Hold on one second. Let me move my
All
camera
right, go ahead.
again.
You guys did it in the text room, man. We're trying to entertain these folks' questions right now. Go ahead, Crystal.
Yeah, go ahead.
You all was saying earlier that John 3:16 that doesn't include all the other nations. That means that I made a mistake when I bought those books by Dante Fortson, because I think that he believes that salvation is for all the other nations as well. So,
all right, let's read that. Let's read that. I mean, I can tell you that precept off of the top of my head. For Yah so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever should believe in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Right?
Right.
Okay, now what I want you to do is go read John 17:9 out loud for me.
Okay.
Let's get John 17 verse 9.
Okay. John out loud.
John 17 verse 9.
John 17 verse 9. Okay, hold on. Okay, John 7. Okay. Oh. I'm trying to find it. John 17.
Verse 9.
Okay, John 17 verse 9. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them.
Stop. We're gonna have to read it slow so we could get some understanding. I need someone else to read it. Go ahead, listen. I need someone else to read this, man.
Got
1:17 verse 9.
Book of John, chapter 17, verse 9. I pray for them.
Stop. It says, I pray for them. Listen to this really clear. Not just her, but everyone else on the call. I pray for them. Read on.
I pray not for the world.
So now we got a problem, sis. In John 3:16, it says, Yah so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So now, apparently, it's not the way that the word world is used in John 3:16 is not talking about the entire planet. It's talking about a particular people in a particular society following particular customs. How do we know that? Because John 17:9 says, read it again, Yashubin.
I pray for them.
I pray for them, meaning them Israelites. Read.
I pray not for the world.
He's not praying for the whole world like these reverends trying to deceive you into believing. I pray not for the world. Read.
But for them which thou hast given me.
He said, I'm praying for them which thou hast given me. Read.
For they are mine. Or
now, who did the Most High give to Hamashiach Yahushua? The Israelite. Let's get that. It's Matthew 15. I was only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Let's get that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15.
24.
Verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent.
Then listen, sis. This is what Hamashiach, the one that the world calls Christ, said from his own mouth. He said, I'm not sent. Read.
I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
But unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, not unto the Greeks, not unto the Polish, not unto the Dutch, not unto the Romans, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, not the whole world. So the world that's being spoken of in John 3:16 is what world? It's the world of Israel. Let's get Isaiah 45 and 17 again.
The book of Yeshaya, Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end.
Who is that background?
That's Crystal's background.
In 2 times here. Yeah, so the world of Israel is never going to end. That's the world that's prayed for.
Crystal, go ahead and mute your mic until you start speaking. Thanks.
2 times, man, and both of them is like really noisy here.
It just needs to stay muted. Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved in Yahweh.
Israel shall be saved. Read.
With an everlasting salvation.
Saved forever. Read.
Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded, world without end.
World without end. So the world that is not prayed for in John 17 and 9 is the other nations. The world that is prayed for is the Israelites, to those that can receive it. He's not coming for the salvation of the entire world, as Reverend Oral Roberts and Joel Osteen and all these people are saying. He's not coming for that, because the nations has to pay. Someone get me Jeremiah 30 verse 16. See, the nations have to first go into captivity because of what they done to Israel, because of what they done to the Israelite. Let's get Jeremiah 30 verse 16. And someone get me Acts 5 verse 30.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Destroy the Israelites, right?
Shall be devoured.
Mm-hmm.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Everyone that done something wrong, every adversary against the nation of Israel, got to go into captivity. Got to give it up. They got to pay. So the nations must pay. What do you think? They're going to do what they done and just get a free pass? That's not what the Bible's saying. The Bible's saying they got to pay. Let's get Acts 5 verse 30 to prove all things. Someone give me Acts 5 verse 30. Someone get me Jeremiah 31 verse 1. I need Acts 5 verse 30 first.
The book of Acts, Praxesis, chapter 5, verse 30. The Yah of our fathers raised up Yahushua, whom ye slew and hung on a stake.
And now who slew and hung Hamashiach, the one that they call the Christ, on a stake? The Edomites. The Edomites done that thing. The Romans did it. That's who's ruling the day. Rome is ruling the day. America's nothing but an extension of Rome. So they slew him and hung him on a stake. So now read it again, Yashabin. Now, let's get some detail. Pay attention to detail. Read.
The Yah of our fathers.
It says the power of our fathers. Now, who's the our fathers? Whose fathers is he talking about? Someone give me Jeremiah 31 verse 1. I'll show you who the our is in this verse. It's talking about the Israelites. He's what they refer to as a God of Israel, not the whole world. He created all, but he's not in favor of all. And so someone get me Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. Get that Jeremiah 31, verse 1.
Book of Jeremiah 31, verse 1. At the same time, saith Yahweh, will I be the supreme Elohim of all the families of Yasher Allah.
Not unto the Greeks, not unto the Dutch, not unto the Polish, not unto the Hamites, but unto Israel, all the families of Israel. Read on.
And they shall be my people.
And they shall be my people. That's crystal clear, man. So every time, the only thing we're reading right here in the Bible is Israel, Israel, Israel. I'm the power of Israel. I'm the father of Israel. He's not declaring himself as the father of any other nation. I don't care who don't like this, man. It's the truth. Someone give me, but you know why? Because you're a special people. You don't realize who you are. Someone give me a book of Deuteronomy 7, verse 6. You're a special people, man. Most High chose you above all people on the face of this earth, man. You can like that, understand it, believe it or not. The nations know this. And this is why they hate you. This is why you look so different than everyone else, man. The nations hate that thing.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
That means you're a set apart people. Read.
Unto the supreme Elohim. And the supreme Elohim have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth, the Most High chose Israel above all people. That's a racist statement right there. That's a racist statement right there, Chris Billingsley. Now stop me where I'm lying at.
That's facts. That's facts.
He chose him above all, chose us above all people upon the face of this earth. This is why they don't like the Israelites, man. You don't know who you are and you hate yourself. You want to dye your hair, look like a damn chameleon. How damn women look like chameleons. Dyeing their hair all kind of different colors, bleaching their skin. And you don't know you're the chosen people of the Most High that power. You don't know who you are, man. Let's get Deuteronomy 4, verse 5, man. And someone get me Revelations 13, verse 9 and 10. Deuteronomy 4, verse 5.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the supreme Elohim commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
Con. So you were supposed, the only way that these nations is supposed to learn this Bible is from you, from the Israelites. The nations are only supposed to learn this book from you. You understand that? Do you understand?
Yes.
How are you still in here 2 times, Crystal?
Did Tazadaq fall out?
Yeah, he fell out, man. Let's get Revelations 13 chapter, verse 9 and 10.
Book of Revelations.
Nations got to pay, Marty. They got to pay. They ain't getting no damn pass. What are we reading? Bible prophecy. And the Bible prophecy said that nations got to pay. I'm going to hit you something, man. All of these nations at one time or another had us in captivity. This is why they hate us, man. At one time or another, all of these nations had us in captivity. You just don't know who they are when you read the Bible. You understand? They go by these modernized names, but I know who they are when I read the Bible. And ain't no judgment is coming to them, man. That's why they're trying to prevent this thing from coming down, man. Go ahead, King, bring that out.
Book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 9 through 10. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Everyone got ears, don't they, Marty? Everyone got ears, so they're supposed to hear what the words saying. Go ahead, read.
Come on. Verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity. Hold on, slow down, slow down. It's not a race. He that leadeth into captivity, like they led us into slavery, like they led us into captivity. Read.
Shall go into captivity.
Shall go into slavery. Every single nation that put our people into slavery. See, you guys think they just gonna get the kingdom and not pay. The nation's got to pay, man. Shall go into captivity. Read.
Killeth with the sword.
No, he's blanking out, man. He's blanking out. I need these scriptures read strong, man. His connection's going in and out.
Con. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So the same way that they murdered us, with the Bible saying, if the Bible's true, and I concur that it is, all of them that murder us, they must be killed with the sword, according to the Bible. They must go into slavery, according to the Bible. So how in the hell you think they going into the kingdom and not pay? You must be bugged out of your damn mind. See, that's that Christianity nonsense that Ricky Davis was following, man. This is why they don't like Israelites, man, because the Most High blessed us to understand these precepts, man. And we try and teach you people, oh, can't mean that. Come on, Tazadaq, can't mean that. Because you still got a Negro mentality, man. You got a Negro mentality. The nations know it. And they are, why can't we just forget about it? Well, what the Most High, I'm hit you something, man. All of you and your your little intermingling relationships, Most High is going to separate you in the last days, man. He's going to separate you, man. He's going to separate you from them, man. Let's get the book of Isaiah 13 chapter. Isaiah 13 verse 13. He's going to separate you, man. Because the Most High told you wasn't supposed to do that, man. You wasn't supposed to mix amongst the nation. He told you not to mix amongst the nations. What do? You go and mix amongst the nations, man, and think it's okay. Jake is bugged out of his damn mind, man. He's bugged out of his damn mind, man. When he get with Becky, he think he's on the top of the world. Look at all these damn sports players, man. They're destroyed, man. Hosea 4 verse 6, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. Jake is bugged out of his mind, man. And every time he come up, one of these sports figures, man, they never, we know he got a big mouth, but you ain't got to run to Becky, man. You're the chosen people that Most High that power, man.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 13.
I want that one. I want 15, 13 and 15.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
Every one of these Edomites that's found on the second coming is going to be thrust through. And these other nations. Going to be thrust through, Marty, with a sword. What's the modern day sword? That burner. That burner, man, that heat. Read.
And everyone
going on to him in marriage. Watch this. Watch this.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Negroes are going down too. You Negroes are going down also for being joined with them, man. See you when I wouldn't want to be you. Read.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
Yeah. The most thing got even for children. You see that? You see that thing, Marty? This is a vicious power right here, man. Most High don't give the little evil babies, according to the Bible, is going to be put to death, dashed to pieces. I didn't make that up. It's right here in the Bible, man.
God. Their children shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
See that? So a lot of these jakes gonna be raping them, man. It says their wives ravage. Their wives ravage. You guys can have that. I don't want it. This R Street lady Come on in the room. You got a question? She said, please explain Jeremiah 31:3. I think that's straightforward. Get that, Yasha, being Jeremiah 31, verse 3. Let's start reading from the top, man, so we get an understanding. So he's talking to. He's talking to Israel. What's so difficult about that?
Come. Book of Jeremiah chapter 31. At the same time, saith Yahweh, will I be the Elohim of all the families of Israel, and they shall be my people.
You know.
Thus saith Yahweh, the people which were left of the sword found grace in the wilderness, even Israel.
Yeah, meaning only Israel. Meaning only Israel. Read on.
When I went to cause him to rest.
Read.
Verse 3. Yahweh hath appeared of old unto me, saying, yea, I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
He made a promise to love Israel forever. And that's the only limitation the Most High has. He damn sure can't break his own promise. Read.
Therefore, with loving kindness have I drawn thee.
Come on. So, I mean, what's difficult about that, sister? Our lady is talking about Israel. That's what the whole Bible's talking about, man. Someone give me Jeremiah 23, verse 3. The whole Bible. Who's salvation for? It's the same thing over and over. Who can be saved? Who's salvation for? Israel, Israel, Israel. That's what the entire Bible's saying, man. You can't show me anywhere in the Bible where the Most High call himself the God of anyone but the Israelites. You can't show me it's not there. It is not there. We already read, he said we was a special people.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, verse 3.
Hey, Giovanni, until you could come in here and ask your damn questions, we're gonna ignore them. Go ahead.
And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whither I have driven them, and I will bring them again to their.
What are you reading? What are you reading?
Jeremiah 23 and 3.
So I want John. I want John 3:24, I believe. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second, man. It's not what I wanted. My bad. John 4:20. I think that's John 4:23. But I'll tell you in a second, man. I think it's John 4:23.
John 4 and 22.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. John 4:22.
Book of Yachanan, or John, chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what.
Right. So the nations don't know what they're worshiping. They calling on Jesus. They calling on Jesus. They calling on Allah. Ye worship, ye know not what. Read on.
We know what we worship.
Yeah, we know what we worship. Let's see who salvation is for. Read.
For salvation is of the Jews.
Salvation is for the Israelites, not the whole world. You see, it's in the Bible again and again. Who's going to be saved? Why? Because the nations must pay. The nations must pay. The wicked's going to pay, man. And we know who the wicked is, man. Let's get Job 9 and 24. Let's see who the wicked is. Job 9:24. Let's see who the wicked is.
Book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24.
And then someone give Job 20, verse 7. Job 9:24. Go ahead.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
No, watch this. I'm going to play stupid, Marty, because our people love to play stupid, right? I'm going to play stupid. Crystal, who's ruling the earth right now? I'm going to play stupid, man.
The Edomites.
All right. Yeah, hey, give her a hand, man. Because most people are not gonna say that. They will play stupid and act like they don't know. You understand what I'm saying? Give her a hand, man. So, and the Bible says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. We know who's ruling the world, Marty. We know who. Beyond the shadow of doubt, Esau is ruling the earth. So the Bible is calling them the wicked. Let's read on.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof.
What does that mean? He painted all the angels white. He painted Hamashiach white and changed his name to Jesus Christ. He changes the faces of the judges thereof. He painted all the prophets white. He go and make these damn Bible movies and play them on Easter Sunday and say, oh, this is what the God and the people of the Bible look like. He changed the faces of the judges thereof. Read on.
If not, where and who is he?
If this is not the wicked man, Marty, where and who in the hell is the wicked man? It's got to be the wicked. Let's get Job 20, verse 7. That's the wicked man, man. That oath is given into the hands of the wicked. And he changed the faces of the judges thereof. It's written right in the Apocrypha, man. And paint the likeness of his image.
The book of Job, chapter 20, verse 7. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
See that?
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream.
What verse
not be found.
That was Job 20 and 7.
God.
Let's get First Mac 3 and 48. First Maccabees 3 and 48. What happened to Benaiah, man? Let's see, he's back in here. First Mac 3 and 48, man.
Am I still breaking up?
Like him.
Say that again, Benaiah.
Still breaking up.
You just sound a little bit low. Go ahead, try it on the next one. I'll go ahead and get this first Mac. First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 48. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their images.
See that?
Just sound a little bit low.
They paint the likeness of their image. They paint the likeness of their image. You see that? Everything's in this book, man. Everything they did and done, man. The Most High done prophesied and exposed them, man. That's why they're going down, man. They're going down, man. They're going down. There's not going to be nothing remaining of the house of Esau, Marty. Let's get that. Book of Obadiah 1 and 18. It's not going to be none remaining in the house of Esau when Hamashiach is done with this thing. We know he's the wicked. Hold on, man. Job. I didn't hear that Job 20 and 7 come out, man.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I read that. I'll get it again, though.
No. That's good. Yeah. That was it.
But now you got that Obadiah 1 and 18.
Con. Look at Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 18. In the house of Jacob shall be a fire. In the house of Joseph, a flame. In the house of Esau, for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them.
Watch this.
And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau. For the supreme Allahim has spoken it.
It's not going to be none remaining of the house of Esau, Marty, when this thing's over, man. None. He's going to have to pay, man. They're going to pay for what they done, man. So they could go ahead and continue enjoying their little 5 minutes of fame, man. He realized his world's coming to an end, man. That's why he got you Negroes going off so wickedly, man. And getting involved in all these different kind of lifestyles, man. Because he's trying to extend his rule, man. Revelations 11, verse 11, man. The devil know he has a border, Salakia. Revelations 12 and 12. He know he has a short time. So he's coming down, man, with great wrath. He's turning it up on you Negroes, pandemics and all of this, man.
Book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Hey, John, Tay, come on in the room. You could come in the room or you're gonna get blocked. Because you're coming out of your emotions right now. That's a damn Christian Negro mentality. John Tay, come on in the room. You got 30 seconds before I block you. So you got an option to come in the room and show precepts of what you're saying, or I'm kicking you out. So that's the spirit of how Shaitan trying to come along. Christ is king. He is God. As an heir in Christ, Satan is the God of this world. Racist ideas to create further dissension. Live in love. See what I'm saying? What he's saying right there? Essentially, he's saying these are racist ideas when we're reading from the Bible verbatim. You understand what I'm saying? We're reading from the Bible verbatim.
Yeah, we're carrying out the very definition what the Bible said love is. And that's keeping the book of the law.
You got about 15 seconds, Negro. Otherwise, I'm kicking your weak behind up out of here. Your homogenized behind.
Then he says, read the whole Bible. Isn't that what we're doing?
What the hell you think we're doing, man? You know one of them one's going to come around, Marty. One of them had to come around, man.
We done brought out over like 30, 35 scriptures from the first 5 books, the dang on Tanakh, the Apocrypha, and with so-called New Testament.
Come on in the room, boy.
We covering the whole Bible is what it looked like to me.
The Proverbs 28, verse 1, Benaiah. I'll show you this boy right here. This is why he won't come in the room. Because he's wicked. Come on in the room, boy. That's what he is, man. He's a yes man for the nations.
Proverbs chapter 28. 28 verse 1.
Verse 1.
Come on. The wicked flee when no man pursueth.
Yeah, he wicked. That's why he won't come in the room. You see that, Marty? The wicked flee when no one's even chasing him. He run, man. That word start cutting him, man. That word start cutting. The wicked flee when no man pursueth. Read on.
But the righteous are bold as a lion.
But the righteous is going to stand there and face it. They're bold as a lion. He's wicked. That's why he won't come in the room. He'll say something in the chat room. You understand what I'm saying? The wicked flee when no man pursueth, man. He's a wicked man. He'll come along, put some little side, but he won't come in. You know why, Marty? Because he know he's not versing scriptures. I'll pick that boy apart like Mr. Potato Head if he come on this platform, man. I'll make him cry, man. He's wicked, man.
That Hebrews 4:12. Hebrews 4:12.
Come on. Yeah, that's the same thing I was thinking, man. That word's cutting his behind, man. That's what's going on. Bring that out, Benign. Bring that out. That's the same. That's my word, Benign. That's the same precept I was gonna come with next.
Come on. Look at Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12.
Marty. That Bible be cutting them, man. Wow. Yeah, man.
For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful.
See that?
And sharper. Is sharper than any two-edged sword.
See that, Marty? It cut him. No matter how you swing it, it's gonna cut his bond. It'll cut him every time we swing these swords, man. With our mouth, man, it keeps cutting his behind. That's what he come and say. Go ahead, read, Bernard. Go ahead, read.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
It's cutting all the way down to his soul and his spirit, Marty. That's why they get so mad, man. When you explain something with your own words, it doesn't cut them as bad, man. But when you use this Bible, they said, no, how come you can't use your own words, man? Because that Bible be cutting deep, man. Cutting them deep, man. To the spirit and the soul. He said, damn. Can't tolerate it, man. Go ahead, Benai.
And of the joints and marrow.
Cut them all the way to the white meat. Remember when you was a kid, Marty? They said, I'm going to bust your head open to the white meat. That word cut him to the white meat. That's why he can't see. He don't come in the room. You notice he won't come in.
Yeah.
We can't flee when no man pursues. He ain't coming up in here, man. He's not coming up in here, man. None of them. They'll talk on the sideline, man.
Yeah, well, what is love? Love is keeping the commandments.
Right.
All right. So what you got? You got 1 John 4:18, and then you have 1 John 5, verse 2 and 3. Let me go ahead and bring that up right quick.
That word cut him, man. Rocking him, Marty.
So this is probably where he was rolling at. He that loveth not knoweth not the Elohim, for the Elohim is love. Everybody always goes to that. That's the easy one. But what is love? Let's go ahead and go to the next chapter. 1 Yachanan, chapter 5.
This is great out.
Verse 2 and 3. By this we know that we love the children of Yah, when we love Yah and keep his commandments. For this is the love of Yahweh, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Right.
So when someone like that says that we should read the whole Bible, and we've already been through over 35 from the beginning, I wonder if they even know what love really is.
He doesn't know what love is, man.
See, when we're loving our brothers and we're loving our sisters, we're putting this word right there in front of them every single time, putting in the forefront, and may hurt their feelings.
The kind of love he's talking about is that love turn the other cheek. When you get in your ass, they sticking pitchforks and all of that in you, burning you out of damn state. I love you. I love you, Mrs. Smith. I love you. You damn Negro. Get the hell up out of here, man. You deserve to die, Negro. Die then, Negro. Die. That kind of Negro is done, man. He's done.
Way done.
Tell him it's done, Marty. He's finished. He's up out of here. It's no place for that in this society, man. He gonna get ran over by Israelite steamrollers.
And if you notice, that's a lot of what these
It's Giovanni cat, man. I'm blocking you, man. You're wasting my damn time. He's out of here. He pretend he's at work. He's out of here.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you're at work, stop typing in the chat.
He's blocked from the channel now. I don't like the damn name anyway. That's what that number one of them damn so-called Hispanics, man. Hernandez Cortez people, man. They don't like Jake anyways, man. They just pretend, man.
No, they don't.
They don't like Jake. They just pretend to like Jake, man. There's nothing but Hernandez Cortez people, man. There's nothing but a damn dark-skinned Edomite, man. Now, I'm telling you people, man, you gotta stop. You gotta stop getting thrown off, man, by someone's skin color and all of that, man. A lot of these people nothing but damn Edomites, man. Some of these Edomites are dark like Wesley Snipes. It's the seed of the father, man. Don't Don't get blown away by someone's skin color. You understand? Don't let that confuse you, man.
That's right. So anybody else that's in the chat, show such courage and intestinal fortitude, show yourself to be a man or a woman, and ask those tough questions. Go ahead and bring them forward.
The new sister, she got to have some questions, man. And what's her name?
Jalisa.
Shalisa. Any more questions?
Stefan, know you got some questions. You've been in the background for a minute, huh? And you keep coming back. What you waiting for?
Stefan's probably at work. Who's that? Esau? Yep. What the hell is that? A male or a female?
Don't know.
The name is Lonnie. Lonnie. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter what your background is. Jehovah's Witness, Baptist, Pentecostal, UCC, Seventh-day Adventist, Mormon, Scientology. You have questions. Come over here. You keep coming to the channel. Go ahead and get edified. Don't be in the background.
Said Jehovah's Wickedness.
Scary
as well.
Yes.
Come on, get your salvation and get edified.
Jalissa said, I'm just watching and learning. No, you got some questions, sis. Go ahead and ask your questions. You learn by asking questions because we don't know the question that you need to be answered. No need to be shy. We're not here against you. We're here for you. We're here to edify people tonight. You said you had questions on that webinar, so bring them forth, man. Anyone else out there that got some questions, go ahead and ask, man. Because everything that you've been taught, I'm going to tell you now, has been a lie. So you have to be untaught and retaught again properly. There's only one truth. Sure. Everyone can't be right. There's only one truth.
Dig. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Go ahead now. Scary ass people. They scary, man. They, no matter how much you talk to them, they still.
Someone get Ephesians 4 verse 5. Time. Ephesians 4 verse 5. Yeah. Every time, you're right, Marty. Ephesians 4 verse 5. There's one truth. Everyone can't be right. Someone has to be wrong.
One.
Book of Ephesus, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 5. There's one Savior, one faith, one baptism, one Elohim, and Father of all.
See that?
Who is above all, and through all, and in you all.
So everyone can't be right, man. There's only one truth. There's only one truth. And you know who we're supposed to gather with? Israel. Israel. Zephaniah 2 verse 1. There she go. She came in here. Jalisa came in here.
Yes, I'm in here. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hi, shalom.
Shalom.
Everyone. No, my basic questions from the webinar was just about, I remember you mentioning that the 10 commandments weren't the only commandment. And so, you know, I mean, this is all due to me learning about Israelites. I mean, this obviously, I've seen this. I've been exposed to the truth my whole life, but it's been presented to me in a different way. So, you know, this all is just kind of a little bit new to me, you know, and I'm trying to absorb the information without like, you know, when something is new, people tend to reject it. You know, when something is different than what they're used to, what they're accustomed to. So, you know, I'm just sitting back observing and observing my feelings about everything that I'm learning. And I'm trying to separate my feelings and just learn, and because I know what I've been taught isn't the truth. I felt it, my entire upbringing. As I said, my dad's a pastor. He's been a pastor my whole life. I can't remember another way other than Christianity. But at some point, in my adult life, it just didn't feel right for me anymore. And again, as we discussed before, there were just questions that were unanswered, again, about the Sunday thing, and just a lot of other questions about the name Jesus, and just a lot of things in Christianity that just didn't sit right with me spiritually, and I felt like hindered my spiritual growth. I just felt like it was religion to me was just waking up every day and following a set of rules that I didn't necessarily understand why I was following. Kind of like this whole government thing. I woke up one day and was like, why do we have to follow these laws? Like, I didn't ask to be here, so why am I forced to follow these rules and these laws? And that's what started my search for the truth about, the government and the conspiracies and all that other good stuff. But I'm just sitting back trying to, take in all this information and trying to make sure that I don't take offense to anything, or my ego mind doesn't take offense to something and block me from actually receiving it and, walking the right path, you know.
So I can someone get me Jeremiah 17 verse 9. Someone get me Proverbs 3 verse 5 through 6. We're never supposed to follow our feelings, sis. This whole thing right here is spiritual. In the book of Isaiah 28 verse 10 tells us how to read this Bible precept upon precept. But one of the things that we never want to do is follow our feelings or our heart. The scriptures tell us the heart is wicked of all things. And your heart that the scriptures is talking about is your mind. The Father said, don't follow your own understanding, man. Let's get that. Jeremiah 17, verse 9.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things.
So this heart is wicked of all things. Read on.
And desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked. This is why we can't follow our own hearts, man. We can't follow our own understanding. Get Proverbs 3, verse 5 through 6. We're supposed to trust in Yahweh while Yahweh Shah.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5 through 6. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he, Salakia, trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.
So what we think might be right is off. The scriptures say don't lean towards your own understanding, man. How can one know except they had a teacher, man? Let's get Malachi 2, verse 7.
Oh, verse 6. Acknowledge him in all your ways. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths.
And Shalom, Glenn Adams.
What was that next one up?
Malachi 2, verse 7.
Oh, Malachi.
What happened to Zedek?
Book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
Yeah, something's wrong with his mic.
Benaniah, it seems like every time you get to reading, your voice goes away from your mic. Or maybe you're covering your mic up with your phone or your book or your device.
Completely out, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you when you're talking to us. It's just when you turn to read the book, something's changing.
I think that's what it is, because I'm looking down to read the book. All right. Book of Malachi, chapter 2, verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth. For he is the messenger of the supreme Elohim of hosts.
Come on. So there it is, man. Any more questions, man? Anyone else? Is there anyone else, man? Anyone else have questions, man? We're open book tonight. Shoot. Crystal Whitfield, any questions? Anyone else in the room? Any questions? Any more questions? Lisa? Anyone out there? Stefan the Don? Rob Carpenter? Israel?
Actually,
Chanel?
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, go ahead.
Who's that? Crystal.
Yes, I had a question about the multiple wives. Do the men have to wait till they get into the new kingdom to have more than one wife?
No.
Yeah, I have one.
Oh, go ahead.
Dwayne, you just came in with some background noise. Yeah, that's not no, that's no, sis. There's nowhere in the scripture that says that.
Why do the men of IUIC say that a man is only allowed to have one wife?
IUIC are off because the men of IUIC are off. The men of IUIC are 501c3 Israelites. So a certain doctrine they can't teach. I done a video on that. I mean, you could check that out because that's and they was the reason that I really done that video on multiple wives. Anyone what did I call that video?
Was it polygamy versus?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. What was the name of it? I should be able to see if I can find it so I can post it here. She can watch it later, man. Maybe.
I think it was polygamy versus polygyny, or something like that. Hey, for all you guys out there with similar questions, those that grew up as as Christian and your parents were in leadership and you guys had similar questions. I know one thing that I found out when I came out of Christianity, I was never taught the book of Leviticus, which is what we're supposed to be eating, how we should be conducting ourselves, which is outside of the 10 commandments. So if you want to know what all the commandments are, the majority of them, including the feast days, buckle down and read the book of Leviticus. It has the dietary law in there. It has the feast days, how it talks about sexual wickedness, which is a clear definition and difference between sex before marriage, fornication, adultery, all manner of uncleanness is in there.
Hey, Crystal, you see that link I posted in the room? That's a video. It's about 55 minutes. It's on that subject. Matter of fact, I posted it in the chat room here. It's a video I done a few years ago because of what IUIC was saying. I mean, as you will see, there was plenty of men in the scriptures that had multiple wives. So they can't pull no precept to say, oh, you can't have it until the kingdom. That's nah.
I got a question.
You're good.
Is marriage for the private or the public?
What do you mean? As far as I mean, you publicize it when you
As far as
when you go down to the justice of the peace, so you get the de facto involved. Otherwise, marriage was a practice. It was a private business. Let's get Exodus 22:16. The act of sex supposed to constitute marriage, and then after that, we're supposed to draw up a contract. There was no preacher or anyone involved. That's a private setting between a man and his wife, no one else. Someone get Exodus 22:16. Crystal, you see that link? Yeah, what happened? She fell out.
The book of Shemot, or Exodus, chapter 22, verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
So if a man go and, kick game to a woman that is not engaged, betrothed means engaged. Who's that noise coming from, man?
Hey, Raymond, go ahead and mute your mic when you're not. If a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So that means if a man he kick game to a woman, then he end up having sex with her, that means he's supposed to endow her to be his wife. He's supposed to say, "You're my wife now," and draw up a contract. From there, let's get in the Apocrypha, let's get what is it? What I want 7 and 14. Tobit 7 and 14. These scriptures be in my head, Marty. You see that, man? The priest's lips got to keep knowledge, Marty. Tobit 7 verse 14. So after they have the act of sex, you can see a contract supposed to be drawn up, a ketubah. You see that link in the room, Crystal?
Yes.
Yeah. You can watch that in your leisure. You'll see what I mean. Because I gave precept after precept in that. Someone got that? Yasha Beam's the only one reading scriptures, man.
Yeah, I'm taking notes too. For the household later. But the book of Tobit, chapter 7, verse 14. And called Edna his wife, and took paper.
And took papers. Okay.
And did write an instrument of covenants.
An instrument of contract. So he drew up a contract with his wife. Okay, read.
And sealed it.
And he put his thumbprint on it. He sealed it.
And they began to eat.
See that? See that, Marty? There's not saying anything about no damn preacher or anyone being there. That was between him and his wife. So that's a private event. When you took it over to the public, you're inviting some third party in. Now you're making them a trust to your marriage. Shalom, Sam.
Thank you for clearing that up. Appreciate it.
Anyone else? What else? Any more questions? Jay Slowski? Jay Slowski's coming here making mockery, man, saying, whose quote is that? Stop me where I'm lying at.
Hey, so what was that brother that just joined? What was his name again?
Ellis. Elo. You like to call him stuff. Elo, where you at, man? You disappeared?
Yeah, I was one in the room.
Elo, in the room. Man. We know you got some questions, man.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Did you already forward him the attachments, or am I copying him?
I forwarded any of that. Let's make sure he's still in the core, man. Then jet out here.
Okay.
Because Marty was dropping it down to him, man, like it was hot. Marty's man, from the beginning, man. Marty told him we're not about no BS, man.
Yep.
And Marty was giving him the game, man. Marty was telling about all the people that came, and fall through. Elo, where you at? So don't tell me this dude done left the core, man. I'm about to give him a core right now.
Yeah, Elo, J-Zo, Eric White.
Yeah, where's J-Zo? Yeah, he's real funny style. The other time you was telling him to come on the call, he didn't even show. Yeah, Eric White never came in. Nah, Tazadaq.
See where these guys at. Hold on.
I'm about to call this Elo dude, man, because he was supposed to be on here. Ellis.
He's not on there. He's not on there.
He was
Con.
Let me see what's going on with him right now.
You're already missing the point.
Oh, there you go, right there. There you go. Yeah, you gotta have some questions, brother. All right. Well, he said he don't have any questions. We need to quiz him then, man, because that means he's well versed, man. That means he's well versed. He said. I mean, he ain't got no questions.
There's no wrong question, no. I mean, it's no wrong question to ask. Stop.
Hey, Jason, scroll up in the comments, click the StreamYard link, and ask your question.
Come. Start with Israel, man. Israel been playing the back, man. It'd be more room if Israel keep playing the back. Israel's been playing the back for about 2.5, 3 weeks now, man. Nah, man, since we done the joint down there in Georgia, man. Oh, Gan Gadite. Oh, Dwayne. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim.
I would. Any more questions, man? Guess not. Well, we've been on here an hour and 42 minutes. It's good time, man. Anyone else?
Con, I actually want to say the water to Yashabim for bringing that out about Leviticus, because my question was going to be about the high holy days. So, for all those listening in, we don't celebrate that pagan nonsense or the hell of a days. We actually do have a set of holy days we are to keep, and you can find them in Leviticus.
Con, and just so everyone knows, these high holy days are not just doing them to be doing them. They're supposed to reinforce the law, statutes, and commandments and our actually true history of how we came to where we are today.
Hey, Dean Orange coming in the room. Hey, Chris Billingsley, cooler than a fan, man. Dean Orange coming in the room, man. Dean from the UK, come on in the room. Chris, are you profile? Dean Owens, come on in the room. Anyone else, man? All right. Yawish. Yasha Alcha. What the hell is that, man? Oh, I remember that dude from before, man. One of these spirits gonna pop up. Watch, Marty. What's some weird spirit pop up? Never fails, man.
Hey, I put that disclaimer out there in the beginning, though, for them just to excuse themselves.
Dean Owens from the UK, come on in the room. Any more questions, man? Any more questions? Raymond, you ain't saying anything. You got? Hey, let me say this, man. There ain't no point of people being on here if you're not gonna bring anything out, man. You come on here, you got to be bringing something out, man. Otherwise, other people could be in here. There's a few of you on here just, chilling, man, like villains. Talk that talk, man. A full to the back, man, on the other side, man. So some more people could come up in here, man. Start kicking people out of here, man. Stefan the Don. What's going on, Stefan? Shalom.
Hey, shalom. Shalom. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I guess I have like a little question. I know that, you know, we mainly stick to the King James, you know, 1611. But I'm just saying, like, do you guys ever look at like the Geneva or the other one from like
1584, 1582?
Yeah, I think it's the 1582.
I'm gonna be honest. The way that we do it, it is more important for those who are new to get the principles first.
Oh, I'll get right with you, brother. Just give me like 2 seconds. All right, what's going on? Yes.
Well, the way that we instruct folks, we tell them it is more important to get the principles, you know, first. So if you're going to study, you know, the Geneva, I mean, that's fine. But just know that, you know, you have to take it, you know, specifically for those that are new, take it with the grain of salt. Come on the Tuesday Bible studies and the Shabbat lessons. That way you can get clarity, you know, and then with enough time or with your own diligence, you know, and you grab supportive material so you can be able to properly translate, you know, words and know the history of what parts of what we call the Bible was translated from, so that way you can maintain a proper understanding. But it's always at the Tuesday night Bible studies and Shabbat lessons.
Okay, cool.
And essentially, really, you can use anyone you want, but it's about, you know, the most basic form, so that way you can get these principles. Learn the principles, learn the statutes and commandments. You know, it really, you know, the earlier the Bible, of course, the better. But you just gotta, you know, be mindful of when it was translated and the stuff that's, you know, behind it. So we just say King James because it was one of the ones that was originally translated from English, well, from Hebrew to English.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, because the other ones were translated from like Latin or you know, Greek or whatever the case. Maybe. Yeah. I get it. Yeah, I get you now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the so-called New Testament, all of it was written in Greek for the most part, because that's, you know, who was ruling at the time. But then you got the parts of the Tanakh, some, you know, some's in mostly is in what we know to be as modern Hebrew after coming out of Babylonian captivity. Artsy lady, looks like you got a question. Click the link. Come on and ask it. Get out of the chat. Stephen Reyes, you also put a question in the chat. Scroll up in the comment, click the link, come on here and ask your question. Yeah, Jason, you too. Jason Podum. Yeah, you too. Come on, speak your piece, ask your questions, whatever the case is, and, you know, and keep it moving. Stop putting stuff in the chat.
Megan Schwartlet trying to switch it up to commerce.
I see that. I wasn't even going to acknowledge it.
All right, man. Looks like there's no more questions, man.
No more courage.
Got a question.
Bring it up.
I was sitting back taking it all in. You guys was, like you said, you were doing rapid fire there, and I was trying to get all my notes and whatnot together and try to keep up. Because you know, I expressed before, you know, I was brought up into that Christianity thing too. So now, you know, being exposed to the real truth, you know, you got to unlearn some things and really look to try to get it all sorted out and figured out. So it's not that I don't really have questions, but I'm trying to take all this in and go back and do some review, and so I can come on up to speed on everything. But I had a question when you all were back talking about the children of Israel, where it was that Joseph had two sons. And my question was, when Israel came out of Egypt, was it only the Israelites, or did some of those Egyptians follow them out?
Yeah, they came out. Egyptians followed them out. It said they came out in a mixed multitude. That means they was mixed when they came out.
Okay.
Most High killed them off in the wilderness, though.
Okay.
That's why they was out there 40 years. Only a small remnant of those people that came out of Egypt actually made it to the promised land because they was wicked. They kept wanting to go back to Egypt. And that started breaking out fights between the people of Israel and those Egyptians.
Yeah, I always thought that, you know, being that they were out there some 40 years, that was a purging process going on as I was reading it, that they were being purged. Just as we being purged too with that right knowledge.
Cool. Anyone else? That what I'm talking about is the Exodus 12 and 38, that mixed multitude when they went out. And they spent 40 years in the wilderness.
Yeah, if you're getting an error trying to come on StreamYard, you have to do it from a Google browser. And then Shazano Bay, you have a question about what we can and cannot explain. Click the link and ask your question. Make sure you come on from a Google browser. And Jason Bottom, anyone who has a question, click the link, the StreamYard link in the chat, and come on here and ask your question. But you have to do it from a Google browser, and also make sure you allow StreamYard to utilize your video device and the mic when you do that. So if StreamYard's not working for you, it's because you gotta do it from a Google Chrome, a Chrome browser. Can't be Internet Explorer, hit or miss with Firefox, so on and so forth.
If you read Numbers 11 4 through 6, you'll see what I'm talking about, Raymond. Numbers 11, 4-6. Anyone else? If not, I shall be shutting it down. No more questions. Got anything, Marty? Anyone?
Good, Con. I'm just looking forward to that webinar this weekend. I know that's going to be a good one. 1099. As, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, thanks for bringing it up, Marty. And so, to those that came on late, there will be a continuation of the Secure Party Creditor University. There's going to be a webinar this weekend, as usual, from 12 noon to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday. You could click the link below this video or the link I'm about to post in the room again and register for the webinar. Once again, you cannot attend. You cannot attend by using a fictitious name or a business name. You need to use your government name, a name, not an initial, not a fictitious name, but your name for security reasons. So you can click the link in the room. You can click the link below this video to attend the webinar.
A question.
And we're going to be going over 1099s, 1099 OID, 1099 Alpha, 1040V, 1096. We will cover it. How to discharge obligations in 2021. Discharge obligations in 2021. No initials. That's right. Gangad. Remember Yasha Beam last week had that damn guy trying to log in with a damn initial?
Yeah, W.
Who's this Wiz Tower guy, man? Just keep it up in the background, man.
Hey, I got a
guy, man. Wiz Tower. Your mouth is moving, Wiz Tower. We don't hear nothing. Wiz Tower, we don't hear anything. Can't hear you, King. Your mic is not working, Wiz Towers.
Either your mic or your Bluetooth headset you got.
Looks like he might be frozen too, man.
Yeah.
What else? All right, man. Will Wiz Tower get his opportunity to say his piece, or will we just check out, man?
Is there no one else?
Which Tower is trying to come in, man?
It's Wiz Towers. How about you?
Yeah, we can hear you now, King.
My question is, what's the best route to go about getting a house using the secure party creditor process?
Wrong forum, brother. Wrong forum.
Yeah, it's a Bible.
This is a Bible lesson.
You have to come on the webinar this weekend for that. So go in the description of the video, click the link, and register.
Yeah, this is a Bible lesson, man. He froze again anyways, man. Wrong type of call. Well, family, looks like that's going to be it. Marty Ma has nothing. Benaiah has nothing, man. I'm going to head to the gym now. I regret that Israel didn't come on the call. What's going on with the brother Israel, man? He's in the background. He's on YouTube.
Eric White, you late.
Eric White talking about Shalom, man. He's talking about Shalom, man. We've been on here over 2 hours. He talking about Shalom.
Yeah, you have to go back and watch this from the beginning and take your notes, and then bring them to the next lesson.
Yo, is that the Malachi? Is that Malachi? That's with TDOC?
It might be. Because well, it changes avatars. Avatar's a black sheep.
Yeah, I don't think that's him, man. Malachi, man, where is he tonight?
Okay.
Malachi Dean, where you at? Look, Eric just keeps saying Shalom. Shalom. Malachi Dean, where you at, man? He telling me to do push-ups, man. Who's Malachi, man? He's saying to do push-ups. Yeah, man. I done some today, though, for real.
Every day.
Malachi Dean, where you at, man? Yeah, that's him, man. He changed his name. He changed his name. Yeah, it's TDOC Malachi. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
He didn't change that avatar, man. Malachi's a pretty good brother, man.
Hey, Wiz Towers, did you hear what we said? That's the wrong form for that, since you said you was back. Otherwise, you froze up again.
I can't, man. Let me go ahead and end this, man. Yo, he keep freezing, man. He keep freezing, man. Wow, man. The Most High is freezing him up, man, because he bringing the wrong energy, man. I mean, we trying to talk precepts, man. He trying to talk commerce, man. He coming with the wrong energy, Ramo. Wow.
Yeah, it would seem so. It would seem so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, if there's no one else.
Wiz Tower keep coming back, man. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, man.
Try.
Yeah, but he ain't talking about no Bible scriptures, though.
Right.
Yeah, man.
There he is.
He went to a commerce, man. If he went to a commerce, man, he needs to pull out his wallet, man. You know what I mean? Want to talk that, man?
Yeah.
We don't teach that for free, man. We teach.
Okay. Then I got another question for you. What is the best route to the wilderness? What is that? What is the wilderness? When the Bible explains going to the wilderness before the trials and tribulations come.
What are you talking about now? What do you mean? What precept are you referring to, good brother? You done froze again, man. The wilderness. Depends on what precept, man.
Well, man, I think it's time to go ahead and shut it down, man. What you got, Raymond? You got something, man? Looks like you want to say something, Raymond.
No, I'm just soaking it all in tonight, man. Like I said, I was able to at least get all the scriptures and whatnot so I can do my review.
Yeah, we'll bring in precepts, man. Come with them precepts, man.
Yeah. It was gravy too, man. I tell you. You know, when like I say, you know, I'm from that old school, man. You've been indoctrinated with something, man, for 30, 40 years, and trying to shed that, man. It's almost like trying to get a monkey off your back.
Hey, Raymond, we had a nice little discussion last night, didn't we, man?
Oh, yeah.
It was nice, boy.
Yeah, he's not on here tonight, man. We're not talking about commerce, man. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if he went back to Ohio, man. He's in full simp mode, man.
Who is that?
That brother, man, from last night.
Yeah.
And that's what I keep trying to warn these dudes about, man. Stop being damn simps, man. He was in full simp mode, man. That would have never happened if he wasn't simping, man. I mean, think about it. He said he drove over there the same night, man. He drove from Georgia all the way over there, and then she made him sleep outside in the car, and then called the damn cops on him.
That was a setup.
Yeah, that was a setup. I mean, you got to be a damn simp to fall for something like that. How can you not see none of that?
But you know, Taz, I find that Marty and I was talking about this last night about how it is, and it's not all, but many times I find that young brothers in this day and age that they fall for that trap or get caught up in that trap, and I think it has a lot to do too, man, with
not all of them, just 99% of them.
Yeah, what you had spoke about sometime before about, you know, how they was raised and who they was raised by.
Yep.
It has a great impact on how they conduct themselves, you know, when they become young adults.
Man, you know, how the hell, I mean, think about it, man. Like, if you, at some point, man, rationale should kick in, right? You know someone's in the house, but they're not letting you in. You gotta be, come on, man. Like me, my street science will kick in. Like, okay, something's not right here. Let me get the hell up out of here. You know what I mean? But you're gonna sleep. You're gonna sleep in the car right there in the driveway. That's simping, man. That's simping. That's like begging right there. So you know what I mean? You fall for the okie doke. Now you got set up. You see what I'm saying? And you know, the dude trying to do something with his life. She trying to wreck his life. Don't care nothing about it. Over a piece of damn Panera bread.
Wow.
Was he messing with? Over a damn piece of Panera bread.
That was the trip part.
Yeah, that's what he said. She got mad over a piece of damn Panera bread.
Yeah.
She broke up. Check this out, Chris. She broke up with him over a damn piece of Panera bread. Because he said, I don't have money for Panera bread. Then she said, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
I don't have time for this. Real talk, man. That's what he said last night.
Right.
Yeah, she quit his ass over a piece of so he must got a fat hoe. You know what I mean? A piece of damn Panera bread. Are you serious?
Hey, you know what though, Khan? It went down like you said because see, really, she set him up for sure, man. Because she was lollipopping with some other dude. She just wanted dude out the way, man.
But you know she had him, Marty. If that chick called him and he said he drove from Atlanta to Ohio the same damn day, and when he got there, she wouldn't let him in, and then made him stay. He waited outside in the parking lot like a simp. Then she called the cops when he fell asleep. So she played. Then she lied and said he was flashing a weapon in front of her door.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the smoothest setup I had.
No, I mean, it didn't require no setup. It was just him simping, man.
Right.
It was just him simping. That's a damn simp, man. He was being a damn mangina, man. And she probably wasn't happy with gas nigga, man.
I'd have stayed so far away from her, man. You don't need a Eve like that, man.
Right.
She tried to do him in
That
for
should have messed
sure.
his life up, man. You know what I mean? Over something like that, man. You put, man, what? I made you something, man. Once the Eve called the damn pops on you, man, if you go back to her, you simple as hell. You simple as hell. Yeah, he lucky they didn't shoot him, man.
Yeah, you're right. You sure right.
That's a long way he drove, man, to get himself wrapped up. He drove all that way to get himself wrapped up and locked in the box, man. What an idiot.
But that's what we was talking about, how it is that, you know, talking about that emotion thing, you know, and that's it.
Come on.
It's being trapped in your emotions.
Yep. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, kid. Don't do it, kid. I try to tell him, man. I try to tell him, Chris. I try to tell him, man. But we're back in 2015, man. Stop simping, man. Man up, man. Stand up and man up, man. Pull off your damn pink panties, man. We see what you got on, man. You got on Speedos.
You reminded me of the guy, that big guy. You said the big guy. Somehow he took his clothes off and he had
Right. He trying to give him a flex. He got on damn Speedos. That big. He about 6'7", man. 280. Got on damn Speedos.
I tell you. That's cold, man.
Hey, Khan, he was stressing too.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, you see everything in New York, man. You see everything in New York, man. If it doesn't happen there, it doesn't happen nowhere.
You know I know. I told you I spent 20 years back there, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, dude was really stressing, Khan. He really was stressing.
Yeah, that's why he was going over that, and I was trying not to be too hard.
Yeah.
But, yo, man, this is what happened when you sent, man. These dudes need to learn to listen. Ain't no love for you, man. If you're a man in the system, because everyone's against the male, man. And it really doesn't matter your color. They're against the male, man. The system is designed to systematically destroy the man.
That's right.
White man, black man, Asian man, whatever. You're a damn man. You get in that court system, they're gonna try to lynch you.
By design.
She couldn't say shit to me, man. That,
I mean, that was making me mad. I don't even know her. You know what I mean? Don't know what she looked like, but just that, to pull a move like that, man, that was a whole move. He gonna drive all the way. You know what I mean? If I was there, I probably would have smacked the shit out of him, man. Like, yo, man, you man. You drove all the way over here, and she making you wait outside, and you fell asleep in the damn car. Come on, man. She didn't let you in, and you probably knew it, because you know if you're driving that far, man. Come on, man. You probably trying to call her and all of that. She probably didn't pick up. Because remember, he said he thought it was her crib, but it was someone else's crib that she sent to him in the picture. And then when he got there, he found out where she was. Then he went to her crib.
She was chilling. She was chilling with another dude, man. That's what he said. The guy who worked out.
That had to hurt the young brother. You know what I mean? Because you could tell he was kind of out there. You know what I mean? He was out there, man.
I wouldn't say shit to her. I wouldn't have shit to do with her ever.
That's what Eve would do to you, man. That's what Eve does to you, man.
Yeah. She'll pull you into that emotional stream, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, check it, you guys. I'm happy I caught the last hour of the stream. I'm gonna have to dip out, but I'm gonna have some better questions next week.
Brother. We're about to end it anyways, man. Be safe.
Yeah, shalom, brother.
Yeah, man. Zebulon, what's going on, man? You might be next, Zebulon. You might be next.
I hope not.
Eve come in, there's a wicked Eve coming to a city near you. Find out which Jake she could screw.
She just wanted my man off the.
Benaiah might be next. You better keep an eye on Benaiah because he might be next.
Oh, say it ain't so.
He loved coming to the gym, man, with stretch pants on and all that.
Stretch marks under them pants.
Yep.
Yeah. Not my man Benaiah. He don't get down like that. Not Benaiah. Say it ain't so, Benaiah.
Oh.
he can't say it, man.
Get this thing.
Eating a sandwich.
That's my main man. He don't get down like that, Kahan. I couldn't be. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, brother. It can't be. Yeah.
I can't go out like that. From driving from Atlanta all the way to Ohio, that's true.
You did.
The same day. And then sleep outside in your car.
And he brings his stain with him. He brings his peacemaker with him.
Yeah.
And that is what fucked him up. She told it. Look, he wasn't even doing shit. She said, "Oh, he's waiting around." She knew he wasn't up to nothing.
Yeah, sounds like she get him taken out, especially with the way things is today. That's a perfect setup there, man. For him to lose it all.
Khan told him, man, you need to leave her the fuck alone, man. It's like you need to leave her alone, man. He was still trying to make excuses for what she did, man. I got a kid with her, this and that. I got feelings. You got feelings for well, good, then you're gonna get your ass dealt with. Let's see what happens then. How much feelings you have? Yeah, locked up in a box. Unbelievable. You brothers don't understand. You got to understand that Eve is the person that scoots up close to you. You got to deal with that spirit. Or you don't need to be over here with the big boys in the big boys club, man. You rocking with Eve, man, and she wicked like that. I mean, you ain't gonna do well over here with some real cats, man. It ain't gonna work well for you. That's the way it is, man. Say, man, that brother. Hope you beat that though. Go down, man. Sir. Brothers, man, they got a lot to learn about these Eves, man. Got a lot to learn.
All right, brothers.
Yeah, it is. This thing's gonna get wet. All right, man. I guess that's it, man. Gonna shut it down, man.
Yeah, I got an early start tomorrow, so.
I got an early start tomorrow, man. I gotta go on Sunset, man.
Nah, I'm going down in the heart of the West Side tomorrow.
I gotta go down to Sunset, man.
Yeah, you going down there to the Fiesta?
Yeah, I need to stop by that Walmart on Charleston, man. Charleston Boulevard.
Oh, the Walmart right there at Charleston and Decatur.
No, not that one, man.
Which one?
Right down from that, man. The one down from the AM PM. It's not too far from a Fat Burger.
You
run a very long way, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. You talking about the one right down the corner, Bowler Highway and Nellis, right?
No, not that one either, man. It's on Charleston. Damn, I forgot where I used to come from, man. Pull over there. I know there's an AM PM on the corner, then I make a left. You drive down a little, there's a Walmart over there.
I'm trying to picture that. I can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some glass work tomorrow.
Anyways, man, everyone be safe. We thank everyone for tuning in. Be safe, man. Life is certainly uncertain these days. You gotta say shalom, man.
God, shalom.